What's up, guys? I'm hanging out in the backyard right now. It is just after 10 o'clock and I'm enjoying some morning coffee. I'm watching Mr. Jackson run around. I have been troubled by something with the lawn for quite some time now. I'm not going to edit this video a whole lot to put a whole lot of things in. I'm just going to talk through it. I decided I was going to put down a pre-emergent this year. And a pre-emergent basically is a herbicide that's a little bit more passive. And what it does is it goes and it integrates into the soil, and it typically, if you put down the right amounts, limits the action that happens in that top half inch of soil. I selected Prodiamine, and I got a wettable granular type, which basically means it comes in a bag. It's in a granular form, and you take that and you mix that with water, and then you apply it to your lawn. I really struggled with the label because the label, and I don't understand this, is all written in per acreage numbers. So lawns, typically when you put things down for lawns, things are in the thousands. So I have 1,000 square foot in the front, I have 1,000 square foot in the back, which we'll take a look at right now. So this back here equates to, or comes to, 1,000 square feet. So we got 500 square feet over here, we've got 500 square feet over here, and there's just a little bit up on the hill right now. It doesn't look bad. Like, this grass looks pretty good. Okay, this side I did not burn off, didn't do anything with it. This side over here, if you'll remember, I took Roundup, burned that all down, and started completely over. And I used a 3 cultivar mixture that GCI Turf Services uses or produces. I know it includes Falcon. There are 2 other ones I need to look up, but I've identified the 3 different types of plants that are in that mixture, and I have noticed that I've had significant dieback in the grass that was not already established. This here is pretty thin and pretty lean, and I've gone through and I've pulled some plants, pulled some different, not just a tall turf type fescue, but pulled some different plants and identified that because of the prodiamine, there's been what's called clubbing in the root development of the grass. And what happens is it basically inhibits the grass's ability to uptake moisture and water, and it just puts it into drought stress and kills it. Why is that? Is it because I put down prodiamine, or is it because I put down prodiamine at 10 times the rate of what the recommended application rate is? And you're correct. I made a mistake. I watched a video of some other guy putting his in. I eyeballed what he did because I'm not good at math. So I couldn't wrap my brain around the amount of, taking acreage, breaking it down to square foot, and then coming up with an application rate. I actually found a prodiamine application calculator this week online, and the recommendation was for 2 teaspoons per 1,000. I'm pretty sure I put down a cup to a cup and a half per 1,000. And I think that I did something also after that made it even worse, is you're supposed to water it in nice with maybe a ½ inch of water. I probably pushed 1 inch to 2 inches of water, which I think worked that prodiamine deeper into the root level, which means that instead of having just the top ½ inch affected so that nothing could germinate there, I think I pushed it even deeper to maybe 1 inch, and I think the presence of that created clubbing on some of the tall turf type fescue that I've got out here at a deeper level, and killed some of that stuff off. So there's my mistake for this year. What I've thought about is I need to do test plots in a couple different areas out here instead of just hammering the whole thing. Maybe I don't put prodiamine in the back, maybe I do put prodiamine in the front. But the positive outgrowth of this is that I have zero, absolutely zero crabgrass growth anywhere. It did inhibit some of my the tall turf type fescue grass that I wanted to grow, but I'm okay with that. Just sort of live and learn, and the goal is to get this thick enough where you don't need a pre-emergent and it shades out everything, because you've got to remember that crabgrass generates or germinates in areas of open soil. So if you haven't got any open soil, you're good. All right, so there's my thing for today. I haven't been able to find a lot of discussions on over applying Prodiamine or pre-emergent, but I wanted to share my experience with you guys. Have a great one.